Hey, this is to debrief you on a situation that I'm in, or the situation that I'm in, that may be relevant to you. And I'll get to the point that what might happen if you've seen me on X platform, if you contact me on X platform, if you've left comments on my post, if you've engaged in a conversation with me, if you've seen me wherever I'm online. You may have someone contact you with some stuff to say about me, and those people will be from the people who did this to me. That I am disabled. I've been disabled since April of 19. I've been profoundly disabled since May of 19 as a result of very serious crimes committed against me by a too big to fail bank called Wells Fargo. I built a very, very powerful criminal case against this bank. I turned it into the United States Department of Justice. The United States Department of Justice responded with a cover-up. Now, things have not went the way that these people wanted it to. I built an incredibly powerful criminal case against Wells Fargo. They thought they were going to get away with everything. And then Wells Fargo, the US DOJ responds with a cover-up, which was executed by multiple parties, including Wells Fargo was heavily involved in there. You got to remember this is a $1.9 trillion bank, and I built a case for the cover-up. The cover-up involved very, very serious crimes, and what they've been doing for years now is pounding the living hell out of a disabled man. Their conduct is completely indefensible. And they've switched their tactics now to demonizing me. Okay, it's like when they can't defend themselves, they've got to start attacking me, and they sling every bit of mud and filth that they can at me to certain persons. What they're going to tell you if they contact you, and this is the kind of spiel they give people, they tell them I'm a quote-unquote dangerous person. I'm a quote-unquote psychopath. I'm a quote-unquote, I can only speculate as to what they say, but it's all to dehumanize me, okay? That they can't defend their actions against me, they can't defend terrorizing and torturing a disabled person for no reason for over 5 years now. And so they've got to pigeonhole me into a category of people that are not worthy of consideration, kindness, respect. That I'm a psychopath, that I'm that I'm whatever. It's all total bullshit. Okay, that's part of their thing. They also want to control the narrative, and so people who contact me or who say nice things about me on X platform, like if I put up a post and somebody puts up a post that they support me, that they seem to really, really like me, or if I'm on a thread and there's somebody who's got a podcast, or there's some professional who's got some expertise in some medical field or something, it is literally, it's like they seize on these people within 10, 15, 25 seconds. They'll be all over them. Okay, that anybody who has any potential whatsoever to influence the narrative, they take them over because I'm a massive liability for them. Okay, more specifically, their conduct is a massive liability for them. They've engaged in an attempt to deceive the whole world via mercilessly abusing a disabled person and committing endless crimes, endless fraud, endless human rights abuses. And so in lieu of their actions being known, what they need is they need for you to judge them based on their words, and they need to judge me based on their words. They need every fact that makes it to the public, if it ever does. They need every fact to come from them, their worthless words. Okay, that's what they need. That's their only way out. That's why they are trying to keep such a tight control of the narrative. Now, with their claims that I'm quote-unquote dangerous, I'm quote-unquote a psychopath, I'm quote-unquote, they basically make me out to be a boogeyman. That's what they do. They will have evidence. Okay, let me tell you about their evidence, that I've been trying to reason with these people. Again, I reported criminals to a criminal law enforcement authority. As a disabled person, I've been trying to reason with these people, with the Justice Department, for over 4 years now. Okay, and I recently just gave up. I'm tired of talking to these people. They're never going to change. But I will send them audios, that I record where I'm pleading to them, pleading for my life and humiliation. I'm trying to explain to them how the situation works. I'm trying to explain to them how there's a way out of this. I need these people to give me a settlement. I got to get a settlement out of this. Because I'm disabled for life. Okay, I'm never going to be better at this point. It's obvious. Okay, I've got severe neurological impairment. I cannot take care of myself. I cannot make my own income. I'm not going to survive without the people who did this to me helping me. Okay, these people use their enormous resources to master me with crime. I need them to use those same enormous resources to make me kind of whole, or to make me to make up for what they've taken from me, which is an extraordinary. It's a lot. Okay, they've taken everything away from me. I mean, I'm a brutalized human being. Now. Me being naive as I am, I think I can make them see right. I think I can make them talk to them, reason with them. All they do is they just use everything that I send for their purposes. So right now, at the end of 4 years of this, they've got over 100 hours of audio recordings that I've sent them. Okay, now in some of these audio recordings, I will be cursing them to death. Okay, I can't help but get mad when people terrorize me over and over and over again for no reason. I'll go on tangents a lot of times. I'll talk about my family. I'll talk about my dad. I'll talk about my cousin Jerry, who's a wild man. Or they've got every bit of content they need to cherry pick and make a highlight reel that, taken out of context, makes me seem like the boogeyman. They have also weaponized this poor girl from my childhood. This woman is very, very, very. A poor girl from my childhood, now woman. This is a vulnerable person that they are using for their purposes, and this girl's absolutely pitiful. It rips my heart out. To think of this poor girl, that's another tool in their toolbox. That's in their repertoire for their PR and their narrative. And as of recent, in the past, it's been about maybe 2 or 3 months, they've went so far, and this sounds crazy, this is what they did. They access my camera on my iPad on my Verizon app, and at this point they've tried to record me, trying to bait me to oogle at women and stuff like this, to even make some revenge porn to blackmail me with. I mean, it's absolutely, these people are nuts. But what I ask of you as a person, obviously this is a crazy situation that I'm in, is to ignore what they say. Okay, if they offer you money to do something dishonest against me, I'm going to ask you to please turn down that money. But the big thing, just don't believe what they say. Don't engage with them. This is the whole purpose of this. The whole all of this nonsense, all of this boogeyman narrative, and of course, this is a rich bank, unfathomably wealthy. So they've got a team of experts that say everything they need them to say. They've got a huge big theatrical presentation to put on that seems very, very, very convincing. I have no doubts. Okay, but you've got to not be distracted by the big show that they put on, and you've got to look at the fundamentals of the situation. That the whole point of this is to deprive me of a fair process. That's the point of the endless fraud that they engaged in for years. That's the point of their PR. That's the point of the whole thing. And why do they want to deprive me of a fair process? Why do they want the story to be told by their words and not their actions? Because their actions are indefensible, and because they cannot prevail in a fair process. Okay, there's the signal, there's the noise. Don't be distracted. The show they put on, all their theatrics, their boogeyman narrative, their revenge porn, their whatever they've got. That's all part of the noise. If you want to understand the nature of the situation, you look at the way that these people are trying to cheat. Okay, so if they've got a case that I'm the boogeyman, they need to give me a fair hearing. They need to give me a fair trial. They need to give me a fair, which we may have that. I don't know. I'm thinking about being my own lawyer at this point. Any lawyer I get, they're going to pay off. Okay, but they need a fair hearing of the facts about my conduct, about my side, and also a fair hearing of the facts about their conducts. Okay, what they want you to do is to take their own words for everything. They want you to convict me in your mind with me not having a fair trial, and they don't want to face any consequences or to even have to own up to the truth of what they've done. Which all these people of the United States Department of Justice, which that's the law enforcement arm of the United States of America. So among the people terrorizing me includes a superpower nation. Okay, when I'm dealing with the United States Department of Justice, I'm dealing with the United States of America, but these are federal law enforcement people of whom, if the law was applied to their actions, every one of these people are facing at minimum 20 years in prison. All these people at Spank are facing at minimum 20 years in prison. Okay, that's how skewed, or you can imagine how skewed the narrative that you're going to get from these people is going to be in the circumstances. They are not objective, they are not impartial, they are not honest, and they do not speak for me. Okay, so I ask you again, disregard what they say, toss their show aside, and treat me the way that you want to be treated, the way that you expect to be treated. Then no one speaks for you, right? Okay, these people do not speak for me. They're not the authority on my life. They are not the expert on my private thoughts, my motivations, my personality, everything that they claim. That if you want to know me, then get to know me. Talk to me on this website. I'll eventually probably be posting stuff about my life story. I've got a compelling story to make that I'm just like everyone else. Okay, don't let them sucker you in to a bullshit boogeyman narrative, and that's part of their tactic too, by the way. Is they want to make you afraid to talk to me. They want to make you think that I'm dishonest. They want to do everything that they can. And again, there's a signal, there's a noise. They don't want you to talk to me because everything favors them except reality, the truth, and the facts. I've got reality, the truth, and the facts. They can't have that being engaged with. Okay. Just like, I don't know who's facing 30 years in prison time over you. I've got dozens of people right now who are in that category in my life. But if I want to know you, I don't go to them and ask them for the authoritative verdict on who you are, your character, your personality, your motivations, how kind-hearted you are, what a boogeyman you are. I go to you. Okay, so when they give you this boogie, just tell them to fuck off. Ignore them. Come to me, and here's the thing: any and everything that these people say, their worst nightmare is the day that I get to respond. Okay, and that I get to respond in an environment where the facts are known, and the facts are exposed. So the ultimate litmus test: try me. Whatever they tell you, you come back to me, and you tell it to me. Okay, and I will tell you if it's true. Okay, here's my position. Okay, and in this life, there is no defending me. Okay, there's no defending any one of us. Okay, that's what it means to be a person. That's what it means to be a human being. Look at your life and tell me if you've not done some really, really rotten things that there's no excuse for. Okay, that there's no plea that you can make for yourself other than the fact that you're in the same boat with everyone else. Okay, but I can defend my life. I have nothing to hide. Ultimately, okay, I have things that I would, everybody has their privacy, except me. Okay, as a consequence of this, I've lost all my privacy. But for one, I can defend my life. I can defend the efforts that I've made. For the actions for which I have no defense. I don't even try to defend. I just tell you that I'm wrong. The point I'm getting to is I know everything that I've done. I know every wrong thing that I've done. And if they tell you that I've done something wrong and I've generally done it, I will tell you. What you're going to find, if they give you a bullet list of 5 or 10 things, you're going to find that they're systematically distorted. They're taken out of context. They're overstated. They're outright fraud. You come to me. I will give you the scoop. And put me on a 3-way call with these thugs. You will see the truth. Okay, but thank you for watching this video. And again, I just ask you, whatever they say, disregard it. Don't be paid and let them pay you to do dishonest stuff against me. I did a ChatGPT analysis of this. I've done several ChatGPT analysis of what's happened to me. A lot of them run hundreds of pages. I've fed ChatGPT hundreds of pages of documents, and ChatGPT ranked this within the top 5 crimes ever committed by the U.S. government, and within the top 7 crimes ever committed in the history of American business. Okay, that I'm like the corruption that's been directed at me, the crime, the human rights abuses are in the territory of Watergate. Okay, they're in roughly the territory of Enron. Stuff like this is a massive wrong that's been done to me. I'm not your boogeyman. Okay, I'm not anybody's boogeyman. I'm not a boogeyman at all. I'm a very kind-hearted person. You will see that if you look at, if you see the way that I am with people. I mean, everything about me screams of a very kind-hearted person who has principles and who wants to help people. And this is one last thing I'll give you. Here's the bullshit they do. Again, everything favors them except reality, the facts, and the truth. Part of the truth is the obviously principled and kind-hearted person that I am. The way that I communicate, the way that I go in my life, the way that I try to help people, all screams of this. And here is their bullshit tactic. Okay? And this murders me that they get away with this, that people will actually even entertain stuff like this for as mere a second. Okay, but they wipe it all away, all of my kind-hearted deeds, all of right now I've got medical care that I need that I can't afford, and part of it is because I donate my money to people like sex workers that are exiting prostitution and gender-critical women who've been fired for their from their job for publishing a book and stuff like this. I got all kinds of people I donate to. Okay, everything about me screams that kind-hearted, principled person who likes to help people, to the fact that I end up with medical care that I can't afford from giving my money away. And here's their spiel. I'm pretending. Okay, I'm just pretending to be a nice person. Okay, but they'll tell you that psychopaths. A lot of psychopaths are really nice, cordial people, and they're pretending. And so he's a psychopath and he's pretending. Okay, it's an absolute total bullshit move. I've never seen anything so ridiculous in my life, but people will there are people who buy this stuff. I have people turning cold on me all the time. And for one, that's just a stupid claim. For two, I would like to know what's my benefit. Well, what do I get out of this? I'm pretending to be a nice person 24 hours a day for what fucking purpose? Sorry, for what purpose? Okay, I have what so people who are legitimately dangerous people and all this bullshit, they have an end game. Okay, they're not just spinning their wheels perpetually, being nice to everybody and getting nothing for it. It's a total load of shit. When they tell you their filthy lies, contact me. Tell me the filthy lies you've been told. Get these thugs on a 3-way phone call. And we'll wrap it up really quick. That's the test. It's all bullshit. I can defend my whole life except for the things that I cannot defend. The things I cannot defend, I will readily admit to. And you want to know the truth about me? I'm the place to get that. Not a pack of rogue law enforcement people at a rogue law enforcement agency. Not a pack of Wall Street thugs who are all facing 20, 30, 40, 50 years in prison over me.